Welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to talk about Krystal. If you haven't heard of it, it's a really, really impressive tool for crypto. It allows you to enter and monitor liquidity positions on numerous chains and numerous dexes. And it's really so efficient that it's one of these tools that I've come across recently and just cannot stop using. It's just really, really effective. And I think partly because it allows you to enter into some of these positions so easily. You can change almost anything. I mean, your deposit, your withdrawal, you can change your range. And you don't have to go into each DEX individually and learn that DEX and connect to that DEX. You can do everything through the Krystal interface and dashboard. So I want to talk about that briefly and just kind of show you around. And then I also want to talk about their point system, which is going to lead to airdrops into a potential money for all of you, free money. So this is the dashboard, and you can see you connect with your wallet. There's an overview here, and there's a point system that I want to talk to you about. You connect, and you can see here what's trending, the pairs that are trending, the pairs with the highest fees. They have a really, really great way of kind of curating and organizing this information. Shows top wallets you can actually access and monitor wallets. And then the profile tab is where you'll spend most of your time. You can see here that I entered into 2 positions that I showed in the previous video, a USDT BNB at Pancake and then a USDC Arrow at Uniswap. Both of these I entered into from Krystal. And you can see the dashboard, how interesting it is. I mean, it really gives you the information that you need all in one place. You can switch between these positions and get a zoom view of what you're earning. You can collect those earnings. You can make changes and adjustments to your range, and just a really colorful and vivid kind of dashboard to kind of give you, visual insights into what's happening with the portfolio and what's happening with the investment. So just really haven't really found much to complain about here. It even shows you impermanent loss. And there's even an option too to show you what it would have been. Yeah, there is, compared to HODL. So if you would have held this, you would have had $9. So it just shows you what the ROI is, which maybe will cause some grief for some people, but nice to know that that's there. But just really, really relentless details and information here that's really helpful, in deciding if you want to, further invest or pull your funds, all that stuff. And you can monitor all the positions from here. So if you're going to look into positions, I want to show you how to do that just briefly. You go to the Explore tab, and there's some best APRs, best blue chip. And so it shows you stable to not so stable pairs, pairs with the highest APRs. And then, ones like this, which are just, really incredible. I mean, BNB and ETH, I'll be getting into that probably today. Even these at 74%. So just kind of shows you everything that's out there without having to go to each individual DEX and find it, which is it's not the only dashboard that does that, but this one seems to do it in a way that to me is really, really simple and easiest of all the ones that I've tried. So if you do find one that you like, so for example, if you like this BNB ETH pair, you can go to it, and there's the option. Not only does it tell you what DEX it's on, which is pretty interesting, but it'll also give you the information about it, some historical information. I think my connection's bad. Let's actually pull it up. I'm sorry. So yeah, here it is. So Uniswap, it's at Uniswap. It's BNB, WETH, wrapped ETH, 171%. It shows you what it's been doing. You can also actually narrow this down by chain too, which I like because I like BNB a lot. I tend to avoid some of the stuff on ETH, but you can go to base and you can go to other ones like that, and narrow it down to just those ones that you like and find them that way. Once you find one that you like, you can zoom in on it by going to this link. And again, it shows you kind of the history of what's been happening, the current range. You can see you can adjust these ranges. It gives you a best narrow, a best wide, and a full range, which is really helpful. And then it shows you, it's set to default at 1,000, what you would earn with a $1,000 deposit, 261 per day, 78 monthly, and then 952 yearly. So just really well thought out. I mean, there's not really anything here that I'm finding myself wanting when I search through this. Even a calculator for impermanent loss, which again could be helpful or could cause you some grief. But those are the basics, and you can check it out. I would recommend just kind of jumping in, taking a look, maybe doing some positions, for maybe $10, $20 if you need to. One of the other things that I think is so nice about this. So when you go to add liquidity, traditionally you're going to have to add part Atom and part wrapped BNB, right? When you go to this add, you can actually zap in and you can pick the token that you want to zap in with. So you could pick BUSD, you could pick USDC, DAI, BNB, zap in with that only, and it will split it for you. So yeah, I don't see myself going back to these individual dexes anymore. I mean, I really don't, because this just makes it so simple. So check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think in the Telegram group. I think you're going to like it, and it's going to make your life a lot easier. There's also not only there's this kind of ease of use, and does it just help you in your everyday life? There's also motivation for you, I think, with this Krystal point system. And so they have a point system. You can see I've accumulated some points already, and you really get points for any kind of interaction. You can go and check in each day, and I've been doing this for 10 crystals to check in. You can do other actions for rewards. You can follow them on X. You can do a weekly quiz of their information on the website, and then you can swap. You can do some zap-ins and zap-outs. The more you do of these compound, the more points you accumulate. And so I've been doing a good bit of it. I'm going to leave my referral code in the link in the description of this video. If you want to sign up with that, that helps me and helps the channel if you decide you want to do that. And it's much appreciated if you do. If not, either way, you should do this because it's free money. And when you start to accumulate these points, you'll eventually get airdrops based on the points. So just a really good opportunity. It's also a leaderboard for people who are really doing well with points. And again, you can just go and check in, complete these tasks daily. And I think once you use this, because you're probably wondering, well, I'm not going to be here every day. Well, I am now. So you might surprise yourself, because once you start using this with your positions, it might be hard to stop using it, because I've noticed that that's all I want to do is just use Krystal to do all these things. So you can do that, and you can actually accumulate some points and some potential airdrops by doing so. So check it out. I think it's a good opportunity. I'm going to try to bring more and more opportunities like this to the channel. Places where you can go, make your life easier, and get some free points that will eventually, hopefully, lead to free money. That's kind of the name of the game, I think, and that's why I would want to come to a channel. So I'm going to try to start doing things like that, just to make the channel more effective for you, and to make it one that is going to give you value. If there's anything you can think of that you think would bring more value, that you think would make the channel more effective, please don't hesitate to contact me in the Telegram group or in the comment section and let me know. I'm always looking for ways to do that. I want it to be a community where everybody can make money and everybody can kind of learn. I want it to be educational, but also, beneficial monetarily and financially. So let me know if you have any suggestions from other YouTubers that you've seen, or just, projects that you've seen that you think can accomplish these tasks. As I've mentioned in a few videos, my thesis basically is that, if for people who have small investments, 10, 20, or $5 or $2,000 even, the best way to get ahead is to find value in getting coins for free, getting airdrops, and then using those to leverage other investments, using those to kind of get ahead and to acquire more coins of, preferably ones that are going to appreciate. So that'll be my goal really with the channel. And if you have, like I said, if you have, ideas that correspond with that, please don't hesitate to suggest them and recommend them in the comment section or in the Telegram group. If you haven't joined my Telegram group yet, you might want to join. It's free, and I'll be doing some giveaways pretty soon in there. I've done a few, but I'm going to do a few more. And we'd love to just hear from you and talk about liquidity pools and other investment types. I'll do meme coins and do projects here and there, but the focus is going to really be on liquidity pools, because I feel like that's what's going to make a lot of you money the fastest without the risk. So That's the goal. As always, thanks so much for supporting the channel and for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.